I'm Debbie, dietitian, John, chef extraordinaire. And our theme this month, or this week, was like spring, summer dishes, so we decided to go for a soup and salad day. I'm doing a couple different salads. The layered salad has been kind of kept on a lot. It's on all the little blogs. So I'm doing a couple different ones. And it was, as Linda said, it was a chance to use like 5 of those dishes. You don't get all that many chances to use. And John, I think we can get you started. You get me started.
So this is coconut and red lentil soup. And the coconut is not as big a deal as the other. It's mostly it's in the can, so it's coconut that's been juiced and watered down, and it will have a flavor, but the substance is going to be the same. What we're going to start off with is onion. I see a lot of red lentil soups that use all of our favorite olives, garlics, and meats, whatever. This was the odd duck. We thought when the Wicked Healthy cookbook was being released, the author did a tour, and this was one of the recipes he did as a demo for something that was not in the we're gonna get this.
Can you substitute a different lentil?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's not that a lentil is a lentil, it's a lentil.
They all have different flavors?
Yeah, well, you know, the different flavor and quality next to
It disappears. It's not like brown lentils where you know you're eating lentils. They can come home with you. I like it. I think these are good. I know people who just cook these up and then put them in their oatmeal so they get some extra protein. They're red. Cook up the red lentils like separately, and then you just scoop in your oatmeal. It's like you don't even know.
I have seen mostly in Indian recipes and Middle Eastern. But I assume the lentils are something that generally are in God university. They're slow to be. You can get the red lentils as well, oh yeah, I get people to pull off to the goal.
And they're window.
Yeah, they're a really big bulk item. And we moved in our house and we moved into the kitchen. We make this is almost a string soup because the lemons hooked it up in the cilantro. So you get this is a point where I thought in the recipe you throw in a serrano pepper. Sometimes that's a risk, especially when you're cooking for a lot of people. You say I pass on that, but this would you would add it here, and when I'm getting close to where the onions are clear, I'm going to put in spices. This is coriander and cumin. In the original recipe, he said, "Oh, toast the whole spice first, and put in the onions." And the problem is, if everything isn't lined up, you start burning the spices before you get everything in. And since everybody has limited shelf space, having ground cumin and ground coriander is the more useful thing for other recipes. So that's what we're moving to. So we're gonna.
Wow, you put a lot.
Well, this is a double recipe.
Oh.
One of the things that I told Linda, and one of the lessons I learned at the demonstration, he demonstrated a mushroom dish, a wonderful salad, and this soup. Everybody in the room, and there were about 30, went back to thirds on the soup.
What?
The recipe says serves 8, and told Linda it's 8 polite people.
Not a.
So we're gonna get, we're gonna get sort of aromatic here.
Really smells good.
Oh, no, cinnamon is cool.
It is small.
So you have coriander, cumin, and what else?
There's coriander, cumin,
Oh,
onions, and pepper if you like. Black, okay. We're now gonna add the lentils. Marinated in it.
Yeah.
I think, John, did you just rinse the lentils?
I just did, that's why they're in the.
Why do you know for soaking?
You can't soak them.
I never ever feel like you need to though.
You don't really need to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but. Well, you rinse the starch off, and I hope that gap is still loose by the time I got it there, but. They do like to lamb. These, they say, oh, you can soak these overnight, these cook really quickly, so overnight is not really a necessity. We got the lentils in. The coconut milk. Here again, you can use regular milk of your choice and coconut extract, 2 things to chances for accident. Or you can do, this is light coconut milk, and this is what happens when you don't shake it before you use it. You collect a lot of fat. You can make it even lighter by not doing it. So we're gonna throw this in.
Because all the fat floats to the top.
Mhm. So we got, that is the coconut part of the show. And then the broth.
You bought?
sub chicken. Flat base, sub chicken.
This would be good for soy curl.
Oh, you're gonna do a soy curl demo sometime?
Sure, we can.
That would be great, cause I've never used it.
You got it. Okay, John, next time soy curl. I think our theme is red, white, and blue. Can we do something red, white, and blue with
Blue soy curls, yeah. And
us?
blueberry juice. So.
Right.
Again, this is stimulating part of the other demonstrations, watching me do it out of the box. Gonna bring this to a boil. Make sure the lentils are broken up. And I've got black pepper. This is, how much should we say? 1.5 teaspoons.
Or 8 serving, or no?
You doubled it, right?
Or 16, so,
16.
16 serving.
but
So,
looking at it that way, it looks like so much.
yeah,
And what is that?
That's just black pepper.
black pepper. The salt, I'm not gonna put it.
Yeah.
Because I've got a lot of people saying salt is either no, or sort of, or oh, okay, or yes, 2 times. I'm gonna let you do the salt. And once I've got a boil, we'll put it on and let it simmer for half an hour. We'll check at 25 minutes to see if the lentils are cooked through. And then finish with- No, I didn't. I didn't throw in the ginger.
Get back on that machine.
Is that fresh ginger?
It's fresh ginger.
Okay.
And I didn't grate it, I chopped it, that's it. It's a ginger soup. I would say it's.
So these are just a bunch of Thai flavors, right?
Yeah, and that's. One of the things about this recipe is that they're really proclaiming health. And they don't tell you about where it's from, or what, aspiring to. So. And the ginger, it's almost got more flavor than the coconut in it. So. You could almost put it. Once we get down, once this gets settled, we will add cilantro, lemon zest, and lemon juice. And anything left, don't put it. So it's a simple thing to get off the ground. There's a lot of chopping initially. With the onions, but it really is quick and one kind of thing that people come back to.
And you know, you can buy your onions chopped. A lot of my stuff you could have already bought chopped. Well, some of it. But that, if you don't feel like chopping, then chop.
Yeah, I tried to get one, they always give me the biggest freaking.
So huge.
So it's chopping better, the pork over the last month.
No,
No.
no, because what I do, I just cut my onion in half, use what I need, and then I just cover it up and use it, and it'll last a week. I don't know the chopped ones, but I think you would buy chopped frozen.
You can, at least at Winco you can.
Yeah,
Maybe other
you
places.
can,
yeah.
yeah, frozen. Yeah, and like we talked about last time when we talked, when you buy things already pre-chopped for you, they can be more expensive. Sometimes it's absolutely worth it.
Well, I mean, not the onion from more slipping away.
So then it might be worth it. You're right.
But you can also, like, well, I don't know, like I have a hard time chopping, my hands are, I have
Okay.
a lot of arthritis. So I do use a small food processor sometimes.
Sure.
And like if I don't need all the onion, you could freeze that. You could put it in the freezer and then you
Right.
could later.
How do you keep it from making your freezer smell like onion?
Just keep it in a storage bag.
This is
Well,
storage bag,
a
isn't it?
freezer bag.
I like double, triple bag.
I guess I don't notice it.
Oh, okay, good. Well, maybe I should try that. I just remember my mother-in-law, her freezer and ice always smell like onion. And so I'm afraid to put it in my freezer.
Well,
They have those bags that seal, what's it called?
Right, like Ziplocs.
But no, the one with.
I guess I use Ziploc, but for the freezer.
I forget the name of it, but
Oh.
those you don't smell any.
Yeah, you don't.
I put
Like
my
a
fish
vacuum
in
pack?
there.
Or
Vacuum.
a little glass.
Glass
With the cover
container.
on it.
Oh,
That's a good idea
Right,
too.
right.
Now it
Yeah,
stays
I
in
do
there.
know that.
That's a great idea.
That sounds, would be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then you can have them prep.
Well, that's
John.
good with my-
So we are just the beginning to reach a boil, so.
I always start to think I'm imagining the little bubble. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, what?
Yeah, don't watch pop. Okay, there's no.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I am doing 2 layered salads today. So if you ever read any blogs or things about food, they're all about the layered salads. One thing is they're just super cute. And another thing is it's convenient. So since we're gonna eat as a group, I'm gonna do most of my salad, one of them in here and in this bowl. But I'll just show you what it would look like. So when I used to work and I made my salads for the whole week, this layered salad isn't a bad idea. The thought is you put your dressing at the bottom and then you layer it in such an order that the thing on the bottom, I think one of them is chickpeas and one of them is rice. And then it soaks up your dressing, so that's cool. And then you keep layering, so you have this beautiful salad in a jar, you grab it to take to lunch. And then when you get wherever you're gonna eat it, you turn it upside down and pour it on a plate. You don't eat it out of the jar. Cause I always thought that's really stupid because I don't want to eat it out of the jar. And then when I finally listened to one of those all the way through, you turn it upside down the dressing covers everything else, and now you got this nice salad. And for those of us who don't always love chopping or spending all that time doing your chopping, you do it once. You chop and you got that salad ready. So I prepped for 2 different salads. So my first one, you make your dressing first. Both of these are oil-free dressing. And both, I got these from, it's a website called From My Bowl. The girl's name is Caitlin something. And she kind of started this, and she said that when she posted a thing about layered salads, that was like her most popular one that she ever did. So now she's kind of taken off. And somehow I found on my computer that I had downloaded like an ebook of hers on layered salads. I don't know how I got it. I don't think I paid for it because I never pay for that stuff. So maybe if you went to her website, you could get it too. She's got lots of great ideas for salads, and you could also do fruit if you wanted. I was also thinking this is the season where we're going to be going to potlucks or barbecues or things. You've got Memorial Day coming up. You got 4th of July. You know, you want to have a signature dish to take. Do you guys have your signature dish for group events?
No.
I have a different one every summer, I think. What's yours?
I do that chickpeas with like Mediterranean, we
Uh-huh.
do cucumbers, almost everything you got, but in a big bowl.
Yeah.
You know, the red onion, the
Exactly.
tomatoes. And, yeah,
The only
Everyone
difference
loves
is
it.
this just looks sexier, you know, and
I don't have one of those special dishes.
oh, this is when everybody got everything pepper chef.
Oh.
Way back in like the 90s.
Mhm.
But I know I find that every summer I come up with something. Last summer it was my everything but the bagel potato salad that John and I had done it down with. Or it could be a salad. Sometimes it's a pasta salad. But you know, I think that makes it easy. People say, "What do you want to bring?" I'll say, "I'm going to bring my layered salad," and everybody always loves it. So this first one I'm going to do, it's quinoa and corn layered salad, what it's called. So at the bottom, I'm going to have chickpeas or garbanzo beans. So to have 2 cans, I only had 1, so I apologize for that. And so I'm going to start with my dressing. This one is a lemon vinaigrette. So I did, just like John had over here, I had zested, said 2 lemons. I had 1 huge lemon. So I zested it and then squeezed all the juice out of it. So that's my base. And then I'm just going to add all these other things that it says to add. And I'm going to do it in a jar. And one thing I forgot to bring to show you, because I do love my gadgets, but I have a little frother that people get to make their lattes at home. So I don't make lattes at home, but I find it's really fun with these kind of things because it froths it up, gets air into it. It makes it more like a dressing when you go out. You know, sometimes you've ever had like their Italian balsamic at a restaurant, Italian restaurant in particular, you think, how did you get that so good? They whip a lot of air into it. So I think a frother is kind of nice. This one we're just going to shake in our jar. So I started with my lemon. Now I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of my apple cider vinegar. And you know, you could change this up. Think, when John and I show you stuff, think of it just as a template. Like you ask, can we use any other lentil? You could use beans. For this, you could use any kind of vinegar that you like. If you love those flavored vinegars, which I happen to really love, you could use one of those. And then we're going to use tahini. Both of these call for tahini, which is ground up sesame seed paste. And I think it calls for a tablespoon. Yep. So. Whenever you see a tahini salad dressing, it almost always is calling for lemon juice too. And then what's my next thing? Maple syrup. Which is a little sweetener. They could use date syrup if you like that. Some people who are trying to avoid sugar like the date syrup better. It just comes straight from the dates. Well, this just comes straight from the tree though. This is another thing I get at Lancover that's cheaper there. Maple syrup is expensive. And keep it in the fridge because it will go bad. What?
Canadian.
Oh, Canadian maple syrup is the best. And then it calls for some Dijon mustard. Now, do you guys have a favorite salad dressing that you make? An oil-free salad dressing? No, I know. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, okay. That's the most,
I also like, this, Oregon, mustard, but stone ground mustard.
oh, I love that, yes.
Yeah, that's what they're giving me. Present.
So,
What did you do the idea?
no, this is just Dijon. He's talking
Oh,
about the kind
stone
of all the
ground.
little seeds in it and
Oh,
stuff.
Stone ground, yes, yes.
Okay, so, but I love that. I think that really changes the flavor of things. That would have been a good one to add.
Like these,
Garlic would be fun.
how about Creole, what,
How about what?
Creole?
Ooh, that'd be fun. Creole?
Yeah, that's a good one.
So tell me what that is.
Well, it's, you can buy it in the store.
Just a powder.
No, it's in the jar,
Uh-huh.
and it has the. What's the seasoning? The seasoning, yeah, the seasoning and everything.
That's
Dawn's
awesome.
talking about it because she used to cook the open,
Yeah,
and she says, Creole mustard seed, yes.
Creole mustard seed. Okay, I like it. So there's my garlic, and then it says for a little salt and pepper. I'm not gonna do that. You guys can have that. Like, and then we're just gonna shake it up. I find when I use tahini, that's the hardest part to break up. So you just shake. This whole thing is a little bit of a workout. You gotta zest your lemon, you squeeze. Now you gotta shake, 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 shake.
They see in the sunshine.
There's 4 pairs of eyebrows. Now remember, this is gonna be the dressing for the entire salad. Even just a little, because I went through a little bit of a job. Now I'm gonna do my other salad. Now I'm gonna, let's do it. Okay, so pour this to the bottom. This would be like if you're making it for lunch. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now I just layer everything in the order because that's important. You don't want the things that are super delicate touching your dressing. This way the dressing stays away from anything that's going to go bad. You've never had leftover salad that already had dressing on it and you look at it the next day and it's all limp and yuck and you don't want to have it. So this keeps the dressing away. Oh, my garbanzo. Again, I didn't have all the cans of garbanzo beans like I should have. I supposed to have 2. I only had 1 for some reason. Oh, so those lay on the bottom. And then what's next? Oh, my corn. See, that's not a bad thing, even if it's touching my dressing. It's not gonna hurt it. I got corn. I just used frozen corn. Okay. Next, English cucumber. I just use those little cutesy cucumbers that you get at Trader Joe's. They're kind of small. And you don't have to peel them, or we never really have to peel them. How are my layers looking, okay?
Are you forgetting your jar?
Dang it!
Dang it.
I was, thank you very much.
This one don't taste right. It ain't got no corn.
I know, it doesn't have any. See if I can dig it out. Oh, we'll put a few. Okay. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
We forgot I was gonna do that. That's okay, and then we got our quinoa. Quinoa, super easy grain to make, right? Anybody made it before? It's just like 15 minutes. I think it's like 5 minutes into the Instant Pot if we use that. And it's just 1 part quinoa or 2 parts water. I usually toast the quinoa first, as it comes up with rinsing it and draining it and stuff. John taught me that.
I thought you had to rinse it and then toast it. No?
I just call the cooking my toasting. John, did you teach you that?
To rinse it, no, I said, I thought I had to rinse it first. but no.
Yeah, they say to rinse.
I don't.
Because
just
you
toast it,
lose so
toast
much
it.
of it.
Oh. That saves a lot of time.
It does. And a colander. And trying to get all the little seeds out of it.
Oh.
Okay, I remembered it this time. We'll double up on it. Yeah. So I just cooked that quinoa this morning. Okay, what else we got? Blueberry. Where are you getting your blueberries right now? Or do you use frozen?
Frozen.
I mean, frozen too. I just got fresh for this one. I got them at Costco yesterday. They were cheaper than I had expected.
I don't know if they're fun, you can- pretty easy.
Yeah. Now, remember, you could use raisins, craisins, dried something else, doesn't matter. Okay, what's next? Green onion. I'm sure I need green onions with the other recipes. I'm only using half. Oh, I was saving it.
Yes,
Dang, you gotta remind me these things.
the other recipe.
I thought you were doing.
I need help. I need help. No wonder with so many onions. Okay, and then we got some parsley. It is a lot of green, huh?
That's great.
How are you doing over there, John?
So far, so good.
Okay. Okay, we haven't took the breaker. What's the last thing? An almond. We got some almonds. Okay, and I'm telling you, I'm sharing this with the other recipe. I'm
Okay.
using half. Remind me.
It is really pretty.
Is it pretty?
Yes, the big one's pretty.
This one missing the corn.
The jar is missing the yellow.
It is. Oh, yeah, that turned out to be sad. But you get the gist. Okay. So we take that. Now, also, I had a bunch of leftover lettuce from my other recipe, so I'm gonna throw that on top. I should have put it. So this is actually Napa cabbage. You could use lettuce, you could use spinach, you could use your greens, whatever. Just to add a little bit more. Now, they also say, so we won't flip it over till we're ready to serve, but they say that you should let it sit for a while, couple hours. So that your thing at the bottom has time to mix. Couple hours, sure. Yeah, that's not pretty. But that is, okay, I think the next, now that I'm looking at it, our other one's gonna be prettier. Okay, John, how you doing?
I'm fine for 10 minutes in or so.
Okay, should I make my other one?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now this one, let's see what that dressing is all about. I can use this jar. So this one is a sesame cabbage layered salad, which means it is like a Asian-y salad. So I'm gonna use for my dressing, I'm gonna use some sesame seeds also in the bin and the goji. What's next? We got our maple syrup again. So, while we're doing this, tell me what you're having for dinner. Salad. All right. Now this is called for rice vinegar, a little more Asian-y.
I shall through.
I didn't know if I'd have enough, all right. Now, this one calls for coconut aminos. Have you ever used those? Yeah?
I got some,
What?
right?
I get the Trader Joe's,
That's what I got.
but yeah, it's from the coconut sap. It doesn't have the fat in it like coconut does. And so it's got, this one's 20 calories for a tablespoon. It does have a little sodium in it,
How much
200
for,
per tablespoon. Tablespoon.
no, it's cheaper than Bragg's.
Yeah,
I put it on my, when I'm sauteing vegetables, I put it up. You know, I use the Bragg's, you know, think, and I think they are at 900
oh,
sodium per tablespoon. But they give you a teaspoon, you know, it's 300 teaspoons. Oh, well, wonderful. And then you do, there are 3 of those in a tablespoon, you know.
the Bragg's like to make it think that it's low sodium,
Yeah,
but it's not really. But I think the coconut aminos, I've only got them a couple times just for recipes, but they're a little sweet. There's like soy sauce that's a little sweet, I think. But not like teriyaki. And then we're gonna use our tahini again. You know.
What is the shelf life on that? Do you? I
know,
mean,
it's
does
been like
it
the
last
last
long in the
forever.
you
refrigerator?
keep it in the refrigerator.
So
Forever.
where do you find it? In this?
In these stores now, I got this, I'm sure, at Winco.
With the peanut butter.
Oh, it's with.
Yeah, it's with the
That's what
peanut
it's
butter, thank
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
yes.
here.
I usually get it in glass. Because you can never quite get anything off the glass. And they've got corners and they've got so much squeeze bottles and nobody. There are 2 tablespoons of stuff here.
I know, you're right.
So I get the glass.
I like this big open mouth jar one though.
And my spatula can't go in there. But it can usually go in the glass and I can get everything out.
And you're opposed to the squeeze bottles, right?
Definitely. What a rip.
Okay, I'm gonna add some ginger and garlic powder. I could use everything here, let's see. I'm not gonna let it go, I'm gonna shake it up. And then this is gonna go at the bottom of this one. This one, for the bottom, it called for parts of palm rice. Have you ever heard of that? It's all of a sudden kind of a hot thing on some of the recipe. Those people who put out vegan recipes. So I bought some at Trader Joe's or Trader. I looked online and they said it was at Walmart. I know that they
What
were.
is that? What is that? It's supposed to be low carb.
They are super low carb.
Yeah.
It's hearts of palm that's been riced. So if you don't know what hearts of palm is, it's the like center part of palm, a little baby palm tree. And it usually comes in little tubes. It's tubes. It's really good. It's super low calorie. I read online, people were saying, oh, it's so high in salt, but this one doesn't have any salt in it. It just tastes, I just had a little smidge taste of it. And it just tastes like artichoke mush, kind of. So there it is. It's kind of pricey. I don't know that I'll ever get it again.
Okay.
Because it was like $3.50 or something. There's a silicone. And I'm also not opposed to rice.
You don't want to spend any.
Yeah, you get extra infection. Okay, so I got my dressing.
So you could substitute that for rice.
Sure, you put rice, you could put quinoa, sure.
You could do the rice cauliflower.
Could do the rice cauliflower, yeah. And I think why this rice stuff
Take this off.
came out, why everybody's so hip for the rice stuff. One is it gives you vegetables, but 2, it's low carb.
You buy them.
I don't think we need to worry about carbs all that.
97.
But if you do, or you would like to not have so many carbs, it's not a bad idea, the rice cauliflower and all that. It just doesn't look appetizing.
Look like paste.
It does, it's not, it's just little things of rice. It is kind of ricey. So this is what they want to soak in the dressing in this recipe. You can see, wasted.
Not at that price.
I know, like 50 cents worth still in here. And it smells like hearts of palm. I particularly love hearts of palm. What do you cook with hearts of palm? Or what do you make with it?
I don't.
You don't? Salad. Was on
And salad,
yes,
salads,
yes,
yeah. I have a few recipes, what's that one recipe? Ceviche, that's made with hearts of palm. I've seen some salads with it.
And all kinds of fish substitutes
Yes,
that use. this.
exactly.
And I died with that in mind, and it was a massive failure.
Oh, really?
It was a sources, time, money that was like. I'm not gonna use the second can. I'm gonna keep it because it would be a waste to throw it away, but then.
It's actually really good.
Well,
It's hard to fall. So don't give up on it. Okay, what's our next thing? Okay, now we're gonna layer our Napa cabbage. Here you go. And then, this one we cut up. The red cabbage, I just bought it in one of those little bags that was already shredded. But you could also easily do it if you have food processor too. That would really be. And then carrots, I could have shredded those also, did I? No, I bought them already. No, I didn't have as cool of bowls for this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Good.
What about that cabbage?
Oh, thank you. Now, okay, we'll be a little louder.
It'll look good that way, though.
Okay, thank you. All right. Thanks, I brought, you guys gotta remind me. And then broccoli, is that next? I just took broccoli. Just cut it all up. You know, if also you wanted to make this super easy, you could get the broccoli slaw. What's next? Oh, I did carrots and broccoli in the wrong order, darn it, and the green onions that I did not save from the previous recipe very well. That would have been prettier because that would have been carrots and with the green onions on it. I would have also made it better. And then now we're using our almonds.
I would put carrots in this one myself.
Make it, because it's kind of
I know,
ugly.
because it needs orange.
It does.
Or tomato.
Or
Yeah,
tomatoes.
tomatoes, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Good one.
Red
Okay.
and orange.
Oh, sorry, I got peeled off. All right. I think that's all we got.
You look
So pretty.
Yeah. Yes.
It really pretty. But yes, it is pretty. Okay, and so then when you get to your party, we're gonna flip it over and all that dressing's gonna cover everything.
Nice.
Okay, we're ready for a potluck.
okay, so I'm gonna start dumping things in. The soup. Really needs soup. So I'm not gonna put it in. We have salt here. There's more on the shelf that we need, but just to say, it needs salt. We're gonna put in the cilantro. Calls for half a bunch, so this is a bunch.
Yeah.
We choose the lemons, in this case, four. The zest. So this is got brightness and sort of spring flavor.
You recommend a good zester. Every time I've had one, they're just don't work that well.
I have a pampered chef. It looks good.
The Michael Plain
Where'd it go?
in the sink.
Oh, This one, I love this one. This is called microflame.
That looks like the pampered chef kind of.
Does it?
Yeah, like this.
Mine looks like this at home too. I don't know what brand it is.
Microplane we started out making rasps. So my sister is one of the microplane rasps. But I got a rasp is a wood working tool.
Oh.
And it's got a finer edge than and it's, I use it for mostly not Megan zest.
Like a
But
file.
bought this one.
Yes. Yeah.
I bought one for me.
Are they husband and wife or what?
Zesting, you know.
Are they husband and wife?
No.
Just they know each other.
Yes, and through cardiac rehab, and
Okay.
it's where Debbie originated from.
Just because.
And then John had
This is.
been referred as a patient,
Hmm.
and so he's just
Okay.
like 30 years or so.
But you know, it's sold for $5. And then it's ready to go.
Okay, let's talk about dressings again. So both of these dressings were oil-free, salt-free. They call it the salt, so like most everything we make, you want to add salt in. But I love also the 3-2-1 dressing. That's kind of my go-to dressing. It's 3 parts vinegar, 2 parts, whatever vinegar you like, balsamic, red wine, apple cider, whatever you like. Then 2 parts of a mustard, regular mustard, Dijon mustard, your whole grain mustard, any of that. Right. Oh no, I just did it backwards, sorry. 3 parts vinegar, 2 parts sweetener. Yeah. So like a maple syrup, a date syrup, something like that. And then 1 part of that mustard. Shake it up.
3-2-1.
Yeah, it's just a 3-2-1. I use that all the time. It's super easy. You can make a little jar of it at home and dump it out. Although I like this Asian one. This was kind of fun. But that would be good and quick and easy. And when you make your own dressing, not only does it have the ingredients you want in it, but you're avoiding all of any, extra stuff, preservatives that they add to it, which may or may not be good for them.
I found a recipe. I haven't used it for a while, but when I first found it was the only dressing I wanted to use. It was from the Forks Over Knives website.
Yes,
They have a ton of recipes, but
they do.
oh yeah.
3-2-1's from them too.
And the main ingredients were vinegar and applesauce.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it's so good.
So tell me, vinegar, applesauce, and what?
I'd have to look again. Sorry.
It's on their website?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I will. That sounds fun. Okay,
I can't remember the name. I used to know, but
all right. A lot of our recipes today happen to use that tahini, that sesame paste. That is the fat that's in it. So there is some fat. It's not a fat-free dressing, but that gives a different little flavor. What are other things that you put in dressing besides oil? We're trying to get rid of oil.
Garlic.
Garlic goes a long way to cover up fat-free.
Yeah, for me, this is fat free, but it's when I do the kale season,
Uh-huh.
I do a cashew.
Cashew cream, that's good.
Which is fat,
Yes.
but it's carrying fiber and holding everything else in suspension.
Right, same with your tahini, same thing. You're right. That's a good idea. Okay. Okay, so let's think about other things you can bring to your potlucks. While we're still waiting there.
I'm willing to go anytime.
Oh, okay. All right. Your potlucks, what are you bringing? Yeah,
I just found the recipe.
you did? Oh, tell us.
Magical applesauce vinaigrette. 10 ingredients.
See, that turns me off right there when I hear 10 ingredients. I can't.
Well, you have to do them in order.
And,
Exactly.
but the
Applesauce,
magical didn't draw you, right?
sauce, miso, cumin, cinnamon, cider vinegar, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, pure maple syrup, sea salt, and pepper.
Oh, that sounds good. And miso is a great thing to add to your dressings too. That's a good flavoring.
This is just like a teaspoon for
Yeah.
how many?
So thanks for sharing that. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna try that one. It's because I think if you have a good dressing at home, you're more inclined to choose a salad. You know, and if you pre-chop stuff, it's easy to throw salad. So now that's what I wanted to say about this whole thing. You don't have to do all this. You could have all your ingredients like a salad bar, and then people can just make their own. Or you can get one of those little, if you probably already have one for a vegetable tray, where you have your carrots here and your, cucumbers here and all that. Put your salad bar ingredients there, and then have a great dressing like that they can just put on them. That's a great idea, too. What else? Anything else? I think we're ready to eat. You ready to eat? Okay. So I challenge you to come up with your signature dish for your summer potlucks and invitations thing, and bring your dish here to the potlucks here, because we love to try them. Okay, I'm gonna turn mine over so we can eat. This one, but I'm going to turn it over. Let's see.
So there's not like the best reasons all the time.
You think I can do it?
There you go.
That's better. That's smarter. You're right. I don't think I can hold it.
You're gonna need another.
I think a regular plate, round one.
You think a regular round?
I think so.
Okay.
That's kind of
I
curvy.
don't know if ours are big enough.
Those won't be big.
What do we have big?
Let's do all that one up there.
Ovaries. Part is.
How about the pumpkin?
Organization.
The what? The pumpkin.
Yeah.
The sunflower work. The sunflower work totally works. Oh, that plastic one works. Okay, and then I'll take the plastic one and do it. Thank you. Okay. This one, I want to go to some chocolate.
Yes.
Okay.
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii, of course. Okay.
It's now more Harold.
Okay, now it's not necessarily pretty when you turn it over. It's just a salad. Now it's all gonna be mixed. That dressing got on everything. Now this one, cornless.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Cause this was the same kind, right?
Yeah.
But this would be one that you've brought it to work or at your friend's house and you dump it on a paper plate or a regular plate. Now you got a salad. Okay, we got a lot of salad to eat, you guys. And this one, Dawn, I might need your help.
Big hand on top.
Debbie, you need to come to weights class.
Glued in here. Yeah. What?
I can roll it.
Yeah, you're right, that stuff, this stuff in there, you're gonna have to tell me what you think of that.
It
about
just
that.
absorbed all that liquid.
It is. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't spend my money on that stuff again probably, but unless we love the taste of it, but I like that dressing idea. And it smells like heart's milk. Okay, so. Then I'm gonna stir it so it's all. Yeah. Break all right. Okay.
I'll place it in the center of your leg.
And what?
Place it in the center of your leg. Right.
Yes, yeah, you're right, you're right. Okay, well, you guys gonna have to tell me what you think about it.
Looks great.
It's a pretty salad, but I don't know, just it's too.
Yeah.
All right, we got salt. So those of you who want to buy that salt. And we got bowls, we got plates. Let's eat.
What do you think I can do that?
I want you to realize how nice I was, just how well behaved I